Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. And today I want to talk about perhaps one of the most versatile mech on the market. Well, really, again, I consider this to be extremely versatile, and let me explain why. Now, this Atlas AS7 RC has 1 medium kinetic slots, 2 energy slots, 2 large energy slots, which I'm currently running dual PPC for medium to far range combat. Plus it has a large missile slot and another small missile slot, which in my case, these are both Artemises with an increased damage. Now let me explain why I think that this mech is one of the most versatile. Now it may not be most powerful, it may not be most armored in the assault mech division. However,
it looks like
let me explain this to you on the vivid example. Now again, your walking speed is slow, you're big, slow, bulky, heavy mech. However, 2 PPCs, 1 large missile slot, kinetic, and a small missile slot. So I can continuously rain down fire on my foes while keep on hitting them with the PPC and be pretty much out of their range. Now this light mech is almost down, so let me lock onto him again. Nope, wrong button. And down he goes. Down goes the second one. Here, catch that. Now be aware, guys, that this mech, and down goes the third one. Now, like I was saying, be aware that this mech does not really have a very good heat dispersion. So therefore, be very careful with your shots, especially with your energy weapons. Because one fire from your dual energy weapons bring your heat down all the way up to 34. So therefore, second fire is going to bring it down to a 30 to a 38. I mean, again, you combine that with missiles and kinetic, and you can be all the way up at the heat bar with no time. And like I said again, it may be not the most armored mech in the assault division. It may not be the fastest. However,
environmental filtering.
Versatility. Okay, so let's say this foe here. Oh, wrong button again. So used to running via Thunderbolt. Alright, before him even reaching to me, I already have him critical. And down he goes. Again, that may be not saying much because this is a light mech, and let's see, do we get any heavies here? No, we don't. Okay, have some Artemis weapons. Artemis missiles, excuse me. Okay, and down goes the second one. Ah, well, that's a light one too. Hit from a dual PPCs, and he's already almost down. Now all I gotta do, just to hit him with my unguided rocket, say it just a couple of more times, and down he goes. Again, I can lock onto my targets without even have to see them in person. So let me just get out of this building and... that little guy's smart, huh? Alright guys, can you just take care of him? Now one thing I do really hate about these light mechs are their speed. I mean, they're so fast, especially when you're running an assault mech and an Atlas at that. Which Atlases are not very fast, obviously, and they're not very heat efficient mechs out there. And as you can see, so far I've had an encounter with about 5 light mechs, And my armor is not really badly damaged, but it's not green at that either. So therefore, be aware of that as well. Nice hit with the dual PPCs, and let me finish him off. Come here, you little sneaky bastard. Down it goes. Again, versatility. Especially when you're running raids or you're running defend a checkpoint, like this mission is. Okay, that's an interesting light mech here. And there we go. I don't even have to see him physically in order to lock on. All I gotta do is just select my target, and as long as I'm not too close to my target, I can fire away my missiles. And down it goes again. Again, guys, versatility. Well, I did kind of miss that. However, sometimes this does happen with those helicopters. And down goes another one. Alright, now one of the worst mechs out there, as far as your foes' mechs, are cicadas, because they are powerful enough and they are fast enough at the same time. So whenever you see a cicada, just kill it right away. Because what is going to happen? Is they're going to just circle around you and just continuously fire its weapons at you until you bring it down. Now this is just a small little javelin here. Have another dual PPCs, my friend. And down it goes. Again, guys, versatility. Okay?
The pickup is available at the extraction site when you're ready.
Well, we better start moving to our pickup zone. However, we still have 800 meters to get there. And as we're getting there, one hit with dual PPCs and he's already critical. Another hit and he's down. No questions asked. And down goes another one. It looks like this cicada is targeted me. It's targeting me, darn it. Alright guys, come on. Take care of him. Now what I'm trying to do here is to have my AI counterparts to sort of drive his attention away from me so I can safely fire at him. And down it goes again. Alright, he's going critical. We better move out of the way, because when that reactor goes, your mech is going to suffer a substantial amount of damage. Again, there is no match. Again, now, if I were going against at least a heavy, at the very top heavy line, let's say like a hunchback or something like that, now this situation may be different. However, probably I would be able to engage the hunchback way over before it even could get into his firing range, since his main weapon is a heavy kinetic slot. Now, that kinetic slot can be outfitted with the Gauss rifle. However, in that case, that mech is going to have just that Gauss rifle and maybe like a couple of lasers. Oh, as a matter of fact, that is a hunchback. So now, okay, so he's outfitted with missiles, so let me fire at him. His torso is damaged. Let me fire at him with more PPCs. Would you look at that? 4 hits with the PPCs and 2 hits with my missiles, and he's down. Guys, you don't really want a piece of me, so just move along. That's my really good advice to you. So, as you can see, extremely versatile. Not most armored, not most fast, but as far as the firepower, now Atlas can definitely deliver. There's no question about it. And besides, it just looks cool. I mean, would you look at that? I mean, looks unstoppable. And it is, to a point. I mean, really to a point. I mean, again, you can get Awesome. That is your another heavy assault mech. You can get another type of any other heavy assault mechs. However, they perhaps are not going to be as versatile as Atlas. And besides, there's an Atlas in the hero division, meaning that there isn't a hero version of Atlas. Now, as far as when you pick up a broken mech from a battlefield, now let's see. I can either choose to repair it, and will that affect the price? So let's say if I would go to the market right now, and I'd say, okay, so this is my inventory, this is what this mech is going to sell for. Now, watch this. If I will repair it, now wait it out, and make sure that it's, well, operational more or less. Go back to the market and try to sell it again. The price is almost the same. So what I am getting at this, guys, is do not repair your salvage mechs unless you want to use them. Okay, so therefore I sold it, got a little bit of money for it, and I am very happy with that. Now, what I was talking about regarding a hunchback. Now, this hunchback currently, well, it kind of lost one of his arm, but that's okay. I can easily replace that. Do I really wanna give this mech a triple white stripes laser? No, I don't think so. There we go. That's better. Now, the very quick way. Let's just say I want to give this mech over tonnage weapon. Like, let's just say I want to give it 2 over tonnage weapon. Now, this would bring the tonnage to 52 as opposed to 50. Now, instead of going or each of the right torso, left torso, minusing all that armor out, there is a simple trick. You just strip all armor and you max all armor. And there you go. I mean, as if you would done this individually. However, this is done automatically for you. Okay, so let me put his lasers back. And again, I'll just max armor, start working, and that's all she wrote. Now this is a 2-day mission operation. Let's see, what's the launch tonnage in this? Doesn't really show me, but this is a war zone, so that means I would probably have to defend an objective. And 2-day mission means that I will not be able to repair my mech in between those 2 missions. I don't know, for the sake of this video, okay, fine, I'll go. But I will put as many as I can of my points into insurance. And some salvage would be nice. Now, the tonnage limit is 230. Now, with my Cataphract CTF-1X, although I can replace it with the Hero Cataphract. However, I kind of reserve that to myself, since I kind of like it. As far as in the medium mech division, the 70-ton Cataphract, I mean, nothing beats it. With its dual AC5s and single AC10s, which in turn that means that's a dual light kinetic slots and 1 medium kinetic slots on top of 2 energy slots. Okay, pretty good as far as the medium mech goes. There is probably nothing else that has the same armor and the same firepower. Now, let's see. I can replace this hunchback with perhaps a warhammer. However, that would bring my launch tonnage to 240. And as far as my secondary support, probably would go... I mean, I can go with the Centurion, but the firepower is not as near. I mean, it's 12 point less. Besides, my Hunchback is outfitted. Let me find it. There we go. So that's a Hunchback HBK-4G. And of course, it has an AC-20 burst fire with a damage of 24. Now, I can outfit it with, I don't know, like a Gauss rifle, perhaps? Which would bring its firepower down, since the Gauss rifle has only 17 damage. However, the distance is considerable. I mean, 726 versus, let me see, max range to 216. Okay, I may be able to replace this with the AC-20, but then the max range is 270 versus, let me see, 216, which is really not that great. Okay, so therefore there is no real reason for me to replace that. Now, this is interesting. This is an AC-20 with the damage of 22. And this fires a single heavy slug shot, if you will, at a distance of 297 meters, with a projectile speed of 440 meters per second. Now, another tip, guys: whenever you see a weapon with at least 2 white stripes filled, you better buy it. Okay, because that is a good deal, and you don't see the 3 stripes on a selling weapon that often. Okay, even if it's gonna be something small like, I don't know, Artemis or something else, you better buy it. Now, I've traveled almost half of the freaking galaxy to find this. Okay, now if I look at the market, your normal market is going to look something like this with a bit more variety. However, it's not gonna have this very often. Now, so far I've been put in, I don't know, 3 weeks into this game, playing each day for about 5 hours, and believe me, I found maybe 7 different weapon variety. Let's say one of my PPCs on my most versatile Atlas mech is a 3 white bar. Okay, which is a Magna Hellstar. Now, I do kind of favor Kersus PPCs, but this is a Lord's Light, which has a higher damage than Kersus does, because Kersus PPC, let's see if I can find it here. Looks like I don't have any in stock. Anyways, the Kersus PPC has only 1 white bar. Now, the difference between a regular PPC and an ER PPC is the max range. I mean, there is no other difference. Well, perhaps, let's see, heat 7.2, heat is 12, but then again, this is a 3-tier upgraded. So if you find any weapon, really, either it's a PPC, it's a LRM, especially LRM Artemis, you better get it. Now, these weapons are normally found on the star map. You can see, if you travel to an industrial planet and you can see a rare weapon on the market, then you better go and check it out. Oh, okay, Tonish. Kind of do want to select that, but I cannot have both. So I'm just gonna go with the Hunchback. Again, guys, if you travel to the industrial hub zone, which normally has like 3 to 4 planets in it, and you see a rare weapon on the market,
the good news
you better go and check it out, because most likely it is going to have something good. Now, you're not guaranteed that it's going to have what you want. Let's say if it's going to have a 3 white stripe Gauss rifle, like I found, or it may have a 3 stripe PPC, like on my Atlas here. You know, it might just have something stupid like a rare machine gun. with, instead of damage of 2, is going to have damage of 3. Which in terms of overall, I mean, a machine gun, yeah, I mean, unless you're running one of your first missions in this game and you're using a light mech, yeah. But problem is that you don't really have any civils to travel very far from the system where you start initially to find that rare machine gun to begin with. So, hey, can you be a little bit more careful? Because we're trying to protect this, not to destroy it. Alright, so we have enemy movement. Alright guys, come on. Ah, missed him. That's okay. Got him. Missed him again. Down he goes. Now these are little tricky ones. Here, have some dual PPC, huh? Alright, missed most of my unguided rockets on him. Guys, come on, help me out. Help me out. Alright, he's almost down. Down he goes.
To your position, Commander.
Alright guys, come on. Cicada. I hate cicadas. Alright guys, come on. Can you just get him off my back? Alright. Down goes that tank. So let's see. Let me... Oh, okay. Those rocket tanks, you better take them out fast because they can launch a very, very nasty rockets. And for some reason, they target specifically you. And down it goes. Again, guys, versatility.
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for
Okay, so we got 3 light mechs, and one of them is a cicada, which I really hate the most. So I'm going to attack cicadas first. And off they go from the radar. All right, so let's just wait for them.
Target acquired.
Alright, my AI counterparts can take care of that. Now this cicada is a rare. Like when you see a red triangle with the 1 dot in it, that means that that is a kind of a special mech. Okay? Whether it has better armor or whatever the case may be. So basically these are your stronger mechs. Okay, so you do kind of want to take him out first.
Watch your step. That mech is about to pop.
Okay. Right. Let's hit him with more rockets. And down he goes. I think that's another cicada. Yep. Now what really makes the cicadas so nasty is they have dual or triple medium lasers, and those can really do some damage to your mech. So therefore, I do advise to take out the cicadas first. Now I only got 6 enemies to go for this mission to end. Target is too far, but that's okay. If I was driving like a Victor or something like that, the Victor mech will, depending on the model, his focus is more on energy weapons. Let's say, for instance, in Victor, you can have a triple PPC, which I do get it. It is devastating. However, lots and lots of heat. Okay, so now here I have a medium mech on a top end medium mech. So let's see how many shots will it take to bring it down. And down it goes. However, my heat is all the way up to 80. Okay, now that is another kind of downside of an Atlas, is not very efficient heat dispersion. And this Atlas,
Critical.
I am running a double heat sinks among a regular single heat sinks. Okay,
Acquired.
and still, after 3-4 bursts with the PPC, I am getting overheated.
Scrap that one.
Guys, can you?
That target down.
All right.
Add one to my score. Target shared, engaging.
Down it goes.
Mission complete, Commander.
Mission
Every
complete.
kill from here out is bonus pay.
Oh, I better go because
But don't get
the bonus
too
pay
excited.
with both of my arms red
Forces still
and my
have
torso is red,
hold of this area.
we
Fall back to the
better
marker point
get
when you're ready
out of
to
here.
strike.
since we have a second mission that is coming right after this one. Now my main objective is to get out of here as fast as I can. Although I'm driving an Atlas mech, which is extremely versatile. However, like I mentioned before, it's not very armored. So you better, and if I knew that I could repair my mech in between these two missions, yeah, there would be no problem. I perhaps would have stayed for maybe 2, 3, or 4 additional waves and made an extra, oh, I don't know, 300 to 500,000 C-bills. However, I do know what's coming, so I better get out of here. And while my 2 AI counterparts are still in fairly good condition, you can see that in the upper left corner that they're still in the green, so that means that their health, so to speak, is still pretty good. So now, after this mission is completed, I am going to have a secondary mission. Any day now, guys. Alright. There we go. So, I was able to pick up this light mech plus an LRM. Well, let's see. What else can I pick? This is actually quite interesting. I may use that. And 2 NP lasers. Yeah, sure. I'll take it. Now, like I said before, I need to complete another mission before I can repair any of my mechs. However, I can replace them with a different mech if I so choose. Now, I don't know. I don't really like to risk my cataphract, but for the sake of this mission, I guess I am gonna have to. And let's wait for my mission to load. So, again, one of my arm is red, one of my arm is orange, which does kind of bother me, but I mean, I could drive a Warhammer for this mission. However, I do kind of want to keep my Atlas to see just how long it will last me. And I mean, again, if I will lose, let's say, an arm, or and ultimately, if let's say you get one of your arms shot off, you'll probably going to lose the weapon that arm is carrying. However, that can be replaced later on. So let's see, I'm way over tonnage here. Well, I don't really like doing this, but I don't think I have any other choice. Just for the sake of this mission. Now, really do have your backups handy when you're going into the 2 days missions. Now, there are a 3-day mission. Okay, which means that you will not be able to repair your favorite mech for 3 continuous missions. Okay, so you really gotta be aware of that. Now, I want my AI counterparts to stick together. Again, not very fast, but extremely versatile. Maybe not the most powerful. However, that pays off greatly with versatility. Okay, I can see them right there, and
Target destroyed.
down they go. Now,
Forming on you.
come on, guys, just follow me.
Acquired.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Target destroyed.
Down goes one. That's a cicada again. I hate cicadas.
Commander, you
Down it goes again. Oh my god, we got 23
Brace for hostile contact.
enemy contacts in order to complete this mission.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
I mean, that really wouldn't be a problem.
Target.
Tango down. Target received.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Down goes one.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Okay, guys, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Draw the fire from me. Okay. Almost got him.
Target is done.
Target.
Additional hostiles have
Alright,
been dispatched.
and down it
They're
goes.
heading your way.
Now, I don't have too many enemies left here.
Class wants us on that target.
That's a cicada again. Now I'm gonna try to engage it the best I can from far out before it will even get to me. Alright, and he's down. Again, Atlases, you're not so good as far as heat dispersion, and that really proves to be true no matter how many heat sinks do you have on it, unless you'll sacrifice one of the weapons in order to bring additional heat sinks on this mech.
Area. That mech is about to go critical.
Alright guys, move away, move away. Yeah, but sometimes your AI counterparts are just
Additional Borges. Heading on
not very smart.
that intersects with your position.
And for some reason, they haven't took that much damage.
Target acquired.
So maybe it's a bug or something, but still. Very nice. Now, come on guys, we don't really have that many enemies left to deal with. So slowly walking
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
to our target. Alright, have some rockets. Have some 2 PEPCs, have some more rockets. And down it goes. Again guys, versatility.
Target
Okay.
acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Not a problem whatsoever. Okay,
Enemy destroyed.
he's got right under that wall, so therefore I cannot engage him unless I break this wall.
Looks like you've got their attention.
Auf Wiedersehen!
Multiple hostiles incoming.
Aye.
Position.
Those
Go down.
freaking tanks. Alright, we got 3 more light mechs on approach. And what do you know it? It's another cicada. Ah, missed him.
Target destroyed.
Alright, but he's now, this is another nasty mech. I mean, it may not look as bad, but believe me, those Uber mechs, they have a one large energy slot, which often are outfitted with a PPC, which makes it very, very dangerous from a medium to far range. There we go.
Acquired. Target
Kill quarter has been reached, Commander.
Alright.
Be with us at the extraction point when you're ready.
Alright guys, come on.
Forming on
Let's
command.
get out of here at full speed. Full speed, guys, come on. Alright, let's take care of this Uber mech. Fine.
Target destroyed.
Didn't really took much. Again, all because, I mean, part of it being because I'm driving an assault heavy mech, and against the light mech, of course, the light mech is not going to survive for very long, obviously. Another thing is the versatility of weapons that this particular Atlas mech have. So I've got dual PPCs for medium to far range, plus an medium missile slot. And today mission is completed. So I can pick up a mech. Let's see. PPC. Yeah, PPCs are extremely valuable. But you know what? For this time, I'm going to pick up this laser, because the MP lasers, you don't find them as often with the 2 white stripes, which that means that this is an upgraded to tier 2 medium laser. Now I can also pick a 2 PPCs, and I still have well, it doesn't really. Oh, actually, I can actually pick the heat sinks. Heat sinks are really not that expensive, and you can find them pretty much anywhere, so I think I'm just going to pick this AC5 so I can sell it later. So, again, my point being, guys, Atlas mechs are extremely versatile. Well, at least this particular model is, which is, again, a Atlas AS7-RC. Extremely versatile, very, very good weapon selection, which you can outfit with an upgraded weapons to your liking. However, not very good in terms of speed, nor heat dispersion, nor armor, because I do know and understand that there are other heavy assault mechs out there with a better armor or speed. However, I don't think that they're going to be as versatile. Anyway, this was another episode of a Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries. Thanks for watching.